Okay, hello dear friends, good afternoon, such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So this video is unsolicited, solicited advice. Nobody asked, I just want to blah, blah, blah something. So the other day, I saw some beautiful card design, so I start to think maybe I should, instead of painting a gazillion of these each individual design, I should think about something that uniformly, one design that stay for long. That's the idea come out of it, so I start to do it. And I will use this time to talk about something advice. First, I advise myself, and also from time to time I receive some friends asking questions. You can write a question here, I will answer, and if you want a private answer, I am on Wisio, Wisio, so I can answer questions there. It's kind of a paid service to make it private, and I will talk in detail and in more personal level. Okay, so this video I was just thinking about some of the things that I usually get people asking, get friends asking. One is to deal with the overwhelming life challenge, too many things, too much information. Another thing is just get lost, cannot find happiness, cannot find where to go, and some other friends about stress and depression or something. I am by no means, not at all, any therapist. I do not have any training. If you need to have a grandma talking to you, I will do that part, but it's not at all professional talk. But maybe sometimes you need to release a little bit of yourself. Now let's talk about myself, what I have learned from this. So I see other people make these beautiful designs, and I think I should make those designs also, because it comes from a story. There was one time in the local farmers market, local arts and wine market a couple of years ago. There was one gentleman, he sells his painting, and it's beautifully made. And actually he made only a very few painting. A month make one piece, or 2 months makes one piece, and keep on making printing of the same piece, because it lasts forever. It's just stands the test of time. And I find it very interesting. There is one part of our life is to practice, just to keep on doing a lot of the same thing, yeah, like here, doing a lot. For example, this tulip, I have done 20, 30 of it just to get a feel. But on the other hand, there is an importance of doing something well, and with time, with attention to do it. So I started to do this. This is my very first piece, the second piece. This is my very first piece, So I think about it and I start to do it. And then you can see the line is rough, and the overlapping is good, but the color change is not so good. And then I did the second one. I started with the middle design, and I got lost and keep on doing this. I think this one you can see a video of this one. And I did this one also. I think the third one is this. And then the fourth one is this, with this beautiful, beautiful brush. And then this one, it's totally lost a little bit. And then I was thinking, why not I plan something? So that's the purpose of today's talk. When you have too many things, when you have too many ideas, slow down and do not act like things out of control. When you can control things, make sure you control things and use your brain to think through things. And also I bought a lot of this origami paper, this beautiful origami paper, just as an inspiration to start with. So let's talk about it. So this one is much more regulated, much more. You can see this one is planned and controlled. And I'm not saying the result of this is bad, but if you do want things go a certain way and plan something, there is something unexpected will happen, that is for sure, but still relatively within control. Slow down. Do not do too many things at one time. I have seen, this is nothing against ADHD. I have seen there was one time I went to a technical training, a Google training. There was one instructor was very inspiring. He's so inspiring that I forgot everyone else, only remember him. But there is one thing I do not get very well, is that he's talking so fast, so fast. And a lot of things I didn't get the idea, I didn't get to understand it. He explained that he had ADHD and his brain processing so much. This is why he speaks kind of studying stat or something, stutter. So because his brain is already so far away from what he's speaking, when he think about this, his brain is already going to 20 miles away from it. So this is why he speaks. He's always chasing. He talks very fast so that he can catch up the idea in front of him. Otherwise, he will lose the meaning. So he always try to catch, and it is his disadvantage. He knows this problem, but later on, he worked on technical things, and he can make advantage of it, or he can make a living out of it, not because of he talks fast. It just something has not yet changed, that his talking speed, but everyone has a strength. What I am trying to say here is that you do not need to talk too fast. You do not need to be like him. He is good, not necessarily you are that good. No, I don't mean that. I mean, if we need to understand ourselves, and we do not, if we have the ability to control our thought, do not rush too much, because it's something that is not the best for getting things done. So slow down, do one thing at a time. I always tell myself that I need to do one thing at a time. And as I am starting to do different things, I have this idea, and I have an idea of putting YouTube video. I have idea of I have my problem is I'm too slow actually. So I have in case of that too many things, I write it down. This is March 11, just a couple of days ago. Check insurance, check bank account, check health insurance, check anyway, check something. That's my private thing. And email a glass review. I have some glasses, so I need to email their review. And ship something. I sold something on Etsy shop. I design a monochrome floral design. Publish my Velo class on Skillshare. Every Thursday I can publish. That is Thursday. Post Udemy watercolor class. Now, today I am going to post my class. And do a video of Chinese words, and spring flower Zentangle color page on Etsy. Maybe I should design some Zentangle color page. Start with simple design as ideation, let go and develop with some more idea in it. Class, add on or classes. So in my Skillshare class, I need to add on some demystify, some review, some do and don'ts, follow up. So there is already 10, and there are some more secret information. 10, 11, 13, 14, there are more than this. So every day I have free therapy. I want to title this one, I will title it Free Therapy or Unsolicited Advice Free Therapy. So I write it down and cross it out. So this way I can keep myself organized, or I can keep myself have an idea. This one is discharge watercolors and tangle. Yeah, I actually have done this. This is the idea, and I made it discharge. So I paint in color background, and then I do design on it, color background. So all this I need to cross it out and make paper marbling, paper as watercolor, marker watercolor. So write down, have a piece of little notebook that will help you to keep a track of everyday thing. I have heard one Stanford professor and UC Berkeley professor, and she was great, but she said her daughter, 20 years old, asked her, maybe you should have a to-do list. And she said, I never use to-do list. Maybe she's smart, whatever. And to-do list or have something written down, it really helps me to follow up things. It's like when my husband goes to buy something. Now we go to shopping one time for the whole week, or for 2 weeks, or for some longer time. He wrote down egg, milk, cream, and sugar, and steak, and vegetable. He writes down everything so that he can catch up. I think this is a good way of doing it. All those small things can help us to make things more regulated. I know this must be so useless, this advice. So this is why I call it unsolicited advice. Just not in a rush. Do one thing at a time. Some people like to do hard things at first. Some like to do easy things at first. Whichever way you choose, you cross out one thing at a time. That's my thought. And also, I think about making a video of this brush. Yesterday, last night, I have used this brush and used this brush and used another brush. All these three brushes, they are so good in doing this kind of designs. So I will do another monochrome design and chat about it. So if you have too many things at one time, do not do two things at one time. Do one thing at a time and do it well. It's better than anything else. I love you. I really do. Do. Now let me get ready. This, I think this will be a separate video of it. Blue color, how about it? And also, I have bring it. I want to show you this. If you have done something wrong, if you made mistake, do not worry about it. You can change it. You can change it. I made the lemon curd and it was a failure because I put starch too early. So it becomes a very transparent kind of transparent and separated. It's watery and not good. So I made it again. I put it back into the pot, put some more lemon juice, more sugar, and redid the starch part. Put the starch before boiling, slowly grind it, blend it, and mix it. Now it is good. Now I am happy. So do not worry. There are a lot of things, a lot of time. We are not right the first time. We may have a chance to correct ourselves. If we cannot correct ourselves, let go. Thank you very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye, friends. Okay, love it. You go down. Okay.